I'm the rules girl, and this is Viticulture, a worker placement game of winemaking for 1 to 6 players. In Viticulture, players compete to transform their fledgling family vineyard into the most reputable winery in Tuscany. The goal of the game is to win, and you win by having the most victory points, typically earned by filling wine orders or earning the favor of certain visitors. Your vineyard starts off humbly, with 3 fields, 3 workers, and a small cellar. Making wine is quite a process. First, you'll need to plant vine cards into your field during the summer. Then, when winter comes, you'll have to harvest your fields, creating grapes. These grapes can be turned into wine, which can age and be used to fill wine orders for victory points and money. Along the way, you'll meet special visitors, whose expertise can help you earn victory points, money, or just get things done more efficiently. The game is played over the course of seasons. During the spring, you'll determine turn order. During the summer, you'll take turns spending your workers to do summer tasks, such as planting vines or building improvements. In the fall, new visitors will arrive, and in the winter, you'll send your workers to do winter tasks, such as harvesting fields and preparing wine. At the end of the year, you'll age your wine, collect income, and get your workers ready for the next year. Let's go through the seasons in detail. In spring, starting with the player with this token and going clockwise, players will place their rooster in an empty row on the wake-up chart, representing how early their workers will come into work. Early risers get to play their actions sooner, but letting your workers sleep in gives you the opportunity to collect resources: vines, orders, money, visitors, reputation, or even a temporary worker. Once every player has taken a slot on the wake-up chart, summer begins. In turn order, players may place one worker to perform any one summer action. These actions include giving a tour for 2 lira, drawing a vine card, playing a yellow summer visitor card, selling grapes for the price listed here, selling or buying empty fields, and planting vine cards into a field. When planting, take any vine card in your hand and place it on one of your fields. The sum of all the numbers on a field's vine cards can't exceed the field's value. And more valuable vines require certain structures, which can be built with this action. Structures cost the lira printed next to them and give you all sorts of benefits, such as extra visitors, another slot for certain actions, and bigger cellars to store your wine. The middle space of each action has an icon on it, representing a bonus you can gain by placing your worker there, usually a discount or an extra card. In a 2-player game, only one of the 3 spots at each action is available. With 3 to 4 players, the bonus spot is available too, and with 5 to 6, all 3 are available. If all the available spots are full and you need that action, you'll have to use your grande worker. If you just need the money, you can always send your worker here to receive 1 lira. Don't need any more summer actions? Just say pass. Once every player has passed, fall arrives. In the fall, you receive 1 summer visitor or blue winter visitor. If you have a cottage, you get 2 visitors instead. Now, it's winter. In turn order, players can use any worker not used in summer to perform winter actions. These include training new workers, drawing new wine orders, playing a winter visitor, and harvesting fields. Each field can be harvested once per year. When harvested, add up all the red numbers on that field and get a red grape of that number. Then do the same for the whites. If you already have a grape of that number, then devalue your new grape by 1. You can turn these grapes into wine using this action. To create a wine, simply move a grape into its corresponding color and number into the cellar, once again devaluing if necessary. Your small cellar can only hold wines up to quality 3. So you'll need a medium or large cellar to access the higher qualities of wine. If you have a medium cellar, you can also combine 1 grape of each color, adding up their values to make a blush wine if they add up to at least 4. With a large cellar, you can combine 2 red grapes and 1 white grape to make a sparkling wine if they add up to at least 7. All this wine can be used to fill wine orders from your hand using this action. You can spend wines of at least the value printed on the wine order to play it, receiving victory points and income. Once again, if you have nothing better to do, you can always send your workers to get a lira. Once every player has used all their workers, the year is over. Age all your wine and grapes, increasing their value by 1 if there is room for them. Return your workers to your pool and collect lira equal to your income. Now discard down to 7 cards and pass this token to the right. A new year has begun. The game is over at the end of a year in which a player has 20 or more victory points. The player with the most victory points wins the game. Ready to play? Shuffle all 4 decks and give a vineyard mat and 3 field cards of value 5, 6, and 7 to each player. Each player now receives a random Mama and Papa card, instructing them to collect their starting cards, structures, workers, and lira. A randomly selected player goes first. If you like Viticulture, you'd like other worker placement games, like Lords of Waterdeep or Stone Age. You'd also like Euphoria, another worker placement game by Stonemaier Games. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the Rules Girl for more ultra-concise rules explanations.